Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. Bill Burr on women's sports.
I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels going like, I don't understand. How come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any tickets. Nobody is going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000-seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. Dude, look at the WNBA. Nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players of all time. Come on. Let's hear it. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your city. You can't do it. And then meanwhile, you look at the Kardashians. They're making billions. Real Housewives, bunch of women just tearing each other down. That's the message you sent. We would rather watch that than see a bunch of women come together as a team and try to achieve a common goal. We would rather watch them actually destroy each other.
Guys,
Let's do it. What do we got?
what noise does a chicken's phone make?
I don't think that's...
Nope, it's wing, wing.
there you go. Very good. I like Chris's better, though.
Hey, I was going to say, welcome to Sound Effects Theater here.
Thank you, Jules.
97.9, time for some nerd news.
Nerd news.
Covering the most important news for your brain. Here's a quick rundown. A study found we recently had our shortest day on record. It was June 29th. It was 1.59 milliseconds less than 24 hours.
Oh, how do we know that?
It happened because of an irregular movement in the poles called the Chandler wobble. Or for you friends, Chandler would say, could Earth be anywhere wobbly?
That's so bad. Oh, man. I knew something was off that day.
Yeah, June
Felt it,
29th.
probably.
There was a little wobble going on, and it caused us to have the shortest day we've ever had ever.
The polls had a movement.
In Frankenstein-related news,
Is there a lot of that out there?
researchers at Yale figured out how to reanimate dead cells in a pig.
Oh, no. Frankenpig?
It could help us keep organs alive longer so they can be transplanted.
Okay. That's
Or have a Frankenpig.
Or have a Frankenpig. You know,
Maybe.
you all were thinking it too.
And they say maybe someday it'll help bring people back to life.
No. See, I hate these things. It's always like, how can you people not, like, this is Yale.
Yeah.
I'm just some dummy here, all right? I know, that's bad omen. You can't do that. Bad.
That's
Like fire.
zombie. Well, like Frankenstein.
Like bad.
Bad.
Yeah. Bad idea.
The James Webb Telescope been sending back some very cool pictures. Speaking of James Webb, the first deep field photo that they took is now available for you in a stylish dress for only $80, or you can get it as a cardigan for $45 and wear it around.
Yeah. I'll get you the cardigan for Christmas.
All
I know
right,
you
I
want
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll get you the dress. I'm a big spender. If you want to live on the moon someday, this might be where to do it. A study has found that some craters have a constant temperature of 63 degrees.
Hey, that's good.
Which means I can see them trying to sell it now. It's sweater weather on the moon.
Oh, they'll have all the coffee shops with all the pumpkin spice stuff up there and everything.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you go. There's you some nerd news. Big Dog, 97.9. You may think that pop culture has no bearing on what you name your kid, but you would be wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, if your last name was Jackson, would you name it Michael?
Oh, only if I was like the third. You know what I mean? Like if it was one of those deals. I'm
And you wanna
Michael
keep-
Jackson the third. And I've already been living it for all this time anyway, I guess.
Well, there are some once normal baby names out there that I think pop culture has ruined.
Yeah.
For instance, how many Karens do you think there will be now?
There are no baby Karens. There's none. Nobody will do that now. I mean, very limited.
Right. Mario.
Well, if you're like, I don't know.
What is Mario associated with? 100%
A
video
plumber.
game character plumber.
Yeah. There's probably still Marios if you're in Italy or something, right? Italian.
Maybe there. I'm talking American, though.
Okay.
We're not going international here.
We're not going international. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do Mario.
Adolf.
Adolf's gone forever.
Forever.
No, I bet there aren't German guys named that now.
No.
Probably not a lot. It's just
That might be the king number one of all time.
You're 100%
worst names you could have.
Yeah, you can't name a kid Adolf. I didn't even think about that one. It's good.
Siri or Alexa?
I never even heard the name Siri before.
Alexa I have. Siri I didn't.
Alexa I had, and my wife has a friend named that, and my daughter has a friend named Alexis, but anytime she talks about the Alexa comes on.
Right. Yeah, see, those
gotta
two,
be the
two names are
worst.
done.
Yeah, it's because the one kid, she was named probably right as Alexa was getting launched, you know? And it's too late.
Right.
I already named her that. And then a year later, Alexa comes out, you know?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I bet they hate Amazon. I bet they have all Apple stuff.
Yeah. Never buy an Amazon anything.
No.
Dick or Fanny?
I just never. My kids have a hard time. They struggle with that. You're Robert. How did he get to Bobby? They don't. I go, oh, believe me, there's worse ones out there. We used to call Richards Dick.
Yeah.
And why? I don't know.
Waldo?
Yeah. Where is he? That would be that'd be bad.
You get that all the time. Damon.
Like Damien?
Damien.
Yeah. Damien.
From The Omen, which came out in 1976.
See, I still knew what that meant when I was a kid. If Damien was like, that was a hellish child or what, but I don't know that one stays.
You think that one might eventually fade away?
Yeah. Well, so like as a kid, like King of the Hill was on.
Right.
So being named Bobby when King of the Hill it's
Bobby.
It's just all the time. You never get away from it.
Yeah,
but
I guess
now
you
we're
could.
far enough away from King of the Hill. The only people that do it is, like old dudes like us occasionally that remember.
And others could be, like Zelda, Bart, Chucky, Elsa.
I mean, I guess I have known one Bart. I've never known a single Elsa. Not a lot of Barts out there. Not a ton.
Guy.
Well, I don't know. Like, Guy's always struck me. That's like the laziest name you can imagine. What do we name this male child? He's a guy. Name him Guy.
That's like naming your cat and your dog.
Those people probably have the dog named Dog. It's my dog. It's my boy Guy.
Number one, though, I'm going to say Adolf.
Adolf's number one by a long shot.
I think Siri Alexa, number two, because they're attached to things that now answer you back.
All the time. People's phones and stuff start going off when you talk about them. It's the worst. You don't want that.
And probably for the next at least 5 to 10 years, maybe Karen.
Or longer.
Depends.
Karen may never make it out of this.
It might not. It might survive, maybe not.
Yeah.
There you go. So if you are thinking about naming your kid, do not use any of those that we just mentioned, or you are a bad parent.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
When you're running from the cops, don't pick a getaway vehicle with a top speed of 3 miles per hour.
It's a tough one. Yeah.
Seems very familiar to another story we had once.
Yep.
People don't learn.
Nope.
Last Thursday, cops got several reports of some dumbass in an SUV driving recklessly through a parking lot in San Francisco. The guy, 41 years old, Josh is his name. When cops showed up, they realized there was a warrant out for his arrest. So they tried to arrest him. That's ended up when he started fleeing.
Yeah.
And
the SUV is not what went 3 miles an hour.
Well,
something else.
He started running, and then he saw a paddleboard.
Oh, my gosh. It is a lot like a story.
That's right. He ditched his SUV, dove into the nearby canal, stole someone's stand-up paddleboard, and started paddling away. Cops tracked him down about 2 blocks later until he emerged from the creek, or they went down 2 blocks later. He emerged around the corner, and they arrested him. The original warrant had to do with vandalism and assault, so now he's facing obstruction, giving false identity, theft for the paddleboard.
Yeah.
And then all the other stuff that he was already...
Reckless driving and then previous charges.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be better off just swimming?
That's what I would
Because you
think.
can go under the water and then it's like, oh no, where is he in there?
Right.
I would, if you can hold your breath for a little bit, that ought to help. I would, no, he can't do that because this guy's a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
I mean that she got stuck on It's a Small World ride for an hour at Disney World.
I've been on that ride. I don't know how this happens.
Yeah. Which is bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to top it with anything on the list today.
Okay.
All right. Top 6 other things you never want to get stuck in an hour for.
Okay.
Number 6, a Mini Cooper with a gassy Uber driver.
You'll be shoulder to shoulder with them.
Number 5, a beanbag chair while you're trying to get out of it.
It is more difficult, yeah.
Number 4, anything driven by Tiger Woods when he's in a hurry.
Poor Tiger doesn't have the best driving record now, does he, huh?
Again, other things you never want to get stuck in for an hour. The middle seat of a plane between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh, ooh, yeah, that would be a tough one.
The line for the bathroom after eating Indian food. And number 1, a karaoke bar on Smash Mouth night.
Oh, God, that'd be the worst.
There you go. There's your top 6 list today.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
It's good to know that Germans have stopped trying to take over the world, mellowed out so much that now their crimes are comical and not diabolical.
Okay.
49-year-old in Germany was parking his car last weekend when a 47-year-old parking right in front of him almost hit him. That's when they started screaming insults at each other and grabbing each other.
German insults must sound like the worst.
Yeah.
Huh?
But things really escalated when the 49-year-old grabbed the only weapon he had available. And also the most German weapon possible.
Frankfurter.
His 11-inch sausage.
Yep.
That's right. He threw it at the other guy so hard it left a dent.
In his car?
Yeah. The cops are going after him for property damage charges. Both guys are looking for verbal abuse charges. They also are both looking at some fines.
Wow.
They're both in trouble, but yeah. Guy arrested for attacking man's car with 11-inch sausage.
I like these international ones. Makes me feel like we're not, we probably rank very high on the list of dumbest countries sometimes, but gives me comfort knowing that there is also a German dumbass out there.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Well, there's a number of baby names that are like no longer good because of pop culture.
Yes.
Or history and things like that. And you brought it to my attention. Number 1 on the list, Adolf.
I think number 1 has to be.
Probably not. I mean, I wonder how many people globally, because that's a global no-no now.
Yes.
Globally are named Adolf every year. It's got to be one of the lowest names in all of names. It has to be. And I never even imagined naming a kid Adolf. You just know that's off the books. But anyway, what did you learn today?
I learned that we could have Frankenpigs soon in Nerd News that we did today. because they've learned how to reanimate dead cells. Yeah. This could, one, create zombie pigs.
Yeah.
It could help. Now, the positive out of this is the fact that they could keep, like if a liver transplant needed to happen or a heart transplant, they could keep it alive longer to get it to where it needed to be for the transplant. There wouldn't be such a short window.
Yeah, because there is right now. It's
so it would benefit that. Instead of, say, a half an hour, you have 2 hours.
Yeah.
But also they said at the end of this, and this is where everything is going to go wrong, is maybe one day they will be able to bring people back from the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we go awry.
Things never end. I mean, you're bringing back people that died.
You just don't play
not
with nature like that.
Not going to end well.
They'll kill you. Those are zombies,
Yes.
all right? Those are going to be zombies.
Not going to end well.
Yeah. All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Catherine Blanford on fake passing out as a kid.
I grew up a weird kid, and my parents wanted me to be normal so bad, so they made me pick a sport. So I picked cross country because it was the closest thing to being a horse. It was a thing. And then a mile into every race, I would remember, oh, I hate running. I'm more of a show pony, right? So I would fake pass out. And my mom got worried. She's like, Catherine, I'm going to take you to see a cardiologist for your fainting because my mother believed in me too much. And I didn't tell her I was faking it. I let them run hours of tests on me. And then this sweet little heart doctor told my mother and I that I was his first patient that he ever diagnosed with a personality disorder. Here's the best part, though. He still gave me an inhaler. He was like, I don't know. It could be allergies, but it's probably narcissism.